good morning, sunshine and a happy face. Good morning, sunshine and a happy face. Good morning, sunshine and a happy face. Yeah! Good morning! How do you like to start your mornings? I like to start mine with a warm cup of tea and 10 to 15 minutes in the natural sunlight. That helps reset your circadian rhythm, and that's super important if you're a night owl and you need to get up early in the mornings. And it's also very important if you're going through perimenopause, as I am, or menopause because of the hormone thing. Science. What are we doing today? It's Saturday. We're actually going to go to the pool for a little bit today. It's supposed to be hot. I'm not going to film there, guys, because, privacy. But I'll have a bunch of other fun stuff for you today. I like to go running when I have a chance. But you might ask, why don't you take Barkley running with you? Because you'll never see us running together. And here's why. I've tried. This is all he does on our walks. Okay? We'll walk a bit. And he needs to sniff. And he needs to sniff and sniff and sniff. And I feel bad if I pull on his collar. I don't want to do that. So I'm going to let him sniff. I'm going to let him be a dog on our walks. And in my mind, I think to myself, this would be so much more efficient for my time to go for a run with him, because walks take about an hour and a half up to 2 hours a day out of my day to walk him, and then I run for like an hour. So if I could do two things at the same time, I'd love to, but I can't because he is a walking dog, not a running dog. He's a sniffing dog, not a jogging dog. So we got a deal. Look, we haven't even moved. I've been talking for 10 minutes and we haven't moved from this spot. He's peeing again. Sniff, pee, sniff, pee. Is that what you do, Barkley? Is that what's in your heart? Is that what's in your heart of hearts, to walk and pee? Barkley, huh? What do you think? Can you say hi to everyone? Saturday morning forest walk. You'll see how many times I have to stop. Watch, I'm walking. Stop. Walking. Oh, he won't come. Come on, stop sniffing. We gotta go. We got shit to do. Literally. Him, I mean, not me. I don't do that. Walking. Sniffs everything. Can I tell you a secret? So I just told you I don't poop, but I do fart sometimes, and when I fart, he comes and sniffs my fart. It's so gross. Okay, you know what really grinds my gears? When we take Barkley for a walk and he poops, we clean it up. We're required to, we're obligated to. We are now in a public land in the forest, and when we walk around, all we see is this. Because there's like horse training grounds around here, and there's horse caca everywhere. And it's not just in like fresh piles, but you can tell they've been there for months. And not to get too graphic, but in the springtime when it rains a lot and I try to run through the forest, I'm just kicking up horse shit, like wet nasty horse shit. Anyways, so why is it that the horse trainers don't have to pick up their own horse crap? Why is that? That really grinds my gears. Look, like, look, new, old, fresh, old, all the way up the trail. It's everywhere in this forest. But I am grateful for the forest. Beautiful. Pausing again, that's okay. Beautiful. What if I just had a channel that showed people all the beautiful things about nature, but also all the non-beautiful things about nature? Oh, I think somebody has that channel already, sorry. It's called National Geographic. Okay, well, it's worth a try. What would National Geographic say about that? Okay, I'll stop. So here's a story for you, if you will indulge me for a moment. So my passion is being a nature and forest therapy guide and taking people into nature and teaching them how to connect with their natural environment, which is something I think we all need practice at. Anyways, one of the things that I do with them is I'll give them an invitation, such as take some time to go notice a connection. And then that's it. And then I'll give them 10, 15 minutes, depending on the group, to wander in the forest and look for connections. And something that they typically and oftentimes find and notice, which is something that I do, is these connections between the tree and the vines. And they'll spend time just noticing and feeling what they want to feel, feeling what they need to feel for about 10, 15 minutes. And one thing, if you get a little closer, and sometimes they do, they'll actually use their sense of touch. And what they found is that there's a close, tight connection between the tree and the vine. I'm pressing on it and it hardly moves. And what they'll do then is spend some time with that observation and internalize that. And it might bring up some thoughts or emotions that they otherwise wouldn't have. I'm gonna cry. When I think of those connections, I think about my father. I see it's happening now, who passed away a year and a half ago. And we didn't have those tight connections. And I'm not regretful of it, and I'm not upset about it. But what it allows me to do is to process those emotions, which is really necessary and healthy for those of us that struggle to process emotions in a meaningful way. And I think a lot of us could use more practice in how to process emotions, how to work through them, and how to get them from inside your body to outside of your body in a normal processing way. So that's one thing that my nature therapy clients like to do. See, now I'm thinking about those connections, but the other thing that I think about too is not just what I didn't have, but what I do have. And I very much appreciate the connections that I do have with the people around me. I want to foster those. I want to help them grow. And that's, I guess, something that I'm trying to work on in my later years. I talked a lot about friendship in the last video and wanting to make more connections in a previous video. And I have a really good connection to this guy, don't I? Yes, I do. What's our connection, buddy? You poop and I pick it up. Is that what the basis of our relationship? Is that our tight connection point? Yeah? Am I taking care of you because by doing that? Yeah? Okay. Then it's good for me. Then I appreciate it. Thank you for the connection point today. So we're almost home, and by my count, we got 6 morgens, 3 grützis, which is Schweizerdeutsch for hi, don't get me started. We got 2 hoys, which also means hi, and 1, oh, that's a good boy, that's a good boy, who's a good boy. And then they rubbed my belly. Just did a 6K inside today because it's really hot out right now. But it felt good. The older I get, the harder it is to just keep going and just to keep saying yes or keep pushing play or getting going. So it's harder. It's harder to find things to motivate you. The things that motivate me are being fit enough to hike and to do things with my kids. My son is liking soccer more and more, or football. And the thing about sports when I play with my kids is I never lose. It's impossible. They play basketball and I block their shots every single time. So they are developing a sense of fear. I better not say these things, guys. Someone will take me serious. I'm just joking. I'm just fostering them as best as I can. And I want to be fit for that. And I want to be able to do it for as long as I can. So don't take me too seriously on this channel. All my ideas, you'll hear a lot of ideas come out of this hole, and they're all half-baked. So I have a lot of great ideas that are just half-baked, and they're great ideas to me. By the way, I've been meaning to show you guys something. Here, let me show you this real quick. This is hanging up right by my work desk. And my work desk where I used to build my business of nature and forest therapy. And it's helped me a lot to get perspective on the difficulty of creating anything great. And in the context of emotional journey of creating anything great. Maybe you've seen this before. But it starts from the beginning. It's basically a timeline of when you start and what your thoughts are. Like I said, I had a lot of great ideas. But in order to get to something called one of the best accomplishments of my life. Look it up. I won't go through it now, but you can pause this video, come back to it. But it starts out as, this is the best idea ever. I have a lot of those. This will be fun. I've had a few of those. This is going to be a lot of work. I've got 1 or 2 of those. And this sucks. I have no idea what I'm doing. Yes, I was in that for a while at the beginning of starting my business. And then you enter something called the dark swamp of despair. And you're like, what the fuck am I doing? Why am I doing this? What the hell am I thinking? This vision is ridiculous and I'm not going to help anyone. But then you incorporate your family and your pride and your belief and your persistence and the people who are going to support you across that bridge and the dark swamp of despair to pull you out of it. And suddenly you get to a place where it's okay, but it still sucks. This is still in focus. And then you get to, okay, let's call it a day and say we learned something. This is where a lot of people quit. Don't quit if you're trying to build something great, okay? Don't quit here. Keep going. A lot of times I'll be here and go back and here and go back. Sometimes I'll even drop back to here and then I'll come look at this image and be like, I got to get going, get going, get going. So I'm somewhere probably right in here, almost to there, because I want to help. I'll talk to you now. I want to help as many people as I can with nature and forest therapy. I know that it helped me a lot. If you have any questions, let me know, but that's not what this channel is about. But if you're trying something difficult and you want to build something amazing, keep going. Go back to that image, find this video, pause it, take a look, screenshot it, whatever you got to do, but keep going. It's going to be hard. And if you want to talk more about entrepreneurship, we can on this channel if you have any questions there. But it's a long road and it's hard. So I can give you some tips if you want. And my tip now is keep going. Hey Google, can I combine whey protein, creatine, and collagen booster all in the same protein shake drink and get the same effectiveness?
Yes, you can absolutely combine those supplements in one shake. Research confirms that whey protein, creatine, and collagen work through independent mechanisms, so they don't interfere with each other's absorption.
Okay.
Mixing them is a convenient and effective way to support your muscle recovery, strength, and joint health all at once.
All at once. Great. We're going to do that then. Hey Google, I'm a 49-year-old woman in perimenopause. How much do doctors and researchers know about how to better inform me of my health?
Medical research into perimenopause is quite active, focusing on managing symptoms like sleep disruption, mood changes, and bone health. Experts recommend a holistic approach, including nutritional support with calcium and protein to maintain bone and muscle mass, and lifestyle adjustments like stress management through yoga or mindfulness. Regular strength training is also highly encouraged. If symptoms are impacting your daily life, medical options like hormone therapy can be discussed with your healthcare provider. Organizations like the Menopause Society offer evidence-based resources for patients.
I want to know about nature therapy and wellness and how that can support me.
Nature therapy offers wonderful, accessible ways to support your well-being during perimenopause. Spending time outdoors can help manage many of the challenges you might be experiencing. Morning sunlight exposure helps reset your circadian rhythm, which can improve sleep quality and melatonin production.
I just said that this morning.
Shown to lower cortisol levels and increase serotonin, helping to reduce anxiety and brain fog. Engaging your senses in a park or garden can also be a powerful tool for grounding yourself during stressful moments.
Engaging your senses and grounding.
These natural habits can be very effective at boosting your energy and mood.
Hey Google, tell me more about grounding and the science behind grounding.
Grounding, or earthing, is the practice of making direct physical contact with the Earth's surface, like walking barefoot on grass or sand.
I was doing that.
The theory is that the Earth has a natural negative electrical charge, and by touching it, you absorb electrons that may help neutralize free radicals and reduce inflammation. While some small studies suggest potential benefits for sleep, stress, and recovery, the science is still in the early stages, and more research is needed to confirm these effects. It is a simple, low-risk activity, but it should not be used as a replacement for medical treatment.
That's what I thought.
Would you like to hear some simple, safe ways to incorporate more nature-based activities into your daily routine?
No thanks, I'm an expert on that. Interesting. So another thing you'll learn about me in this channel is that I'm science-based. Everything is science-based here. You're not going to hear any woo-woo. Everything that you hear that would be a scientific claim is based on a consensus of science. And if there is any misunderstanding or gray area in the science, I will tell you that. So it sounds like grounding is a little bit not science-based, but people are researching it. But right now, I don't understand that there's a consensus, only based on what Google says or Google AI. But I'm going to do a little research, more research on it. That's the other thing you have to consider too when it comes to decision making. It's difficult because science is hard and the science is confusing. But you have to consider the risks and what is known, what isn't known. When you say scientists, we're not talking about a single scientist. There's a consensus of thousands, if not tens of thousands of researchers who have come to a conclusion. And I know science changes, and that's the point. That's the hard part. That is the nuance of science. But that's why we have these big old brains to work through it and think through it and use our best rational judgment in a reasonable way. That's all I gotta say about that. Now please be quiet. I have to chug my protein shake. It's a lot. Is that too much? Cherries. Cheers. How much you want to bet Barkley is leaning right up against the door, waiting for me to open it. Let's see. Hi, Barkley. What are you doing? Do you miss us? Huh? Did you miss us today? We went swimming today and you couldn't come, could you? Huh? You're not allowed in the pool, are you? You have a good day? What'd you do? What'd you do? You didn't eat any shoes. Yeah, and this is what he likes. When I start petting him, he lays down and he likes the belly rubs, don't you? You should do. Oh, look at that. There, I found a spot. Found the spot. His legs started to wiggle. Your legs started to wiggle, didn't it? Did I got the spot there, Barks? I gotta get dinner ready, so I gotta get going. You can come upstairs with me though, if you feel lonely. You come with me. And I was watching these previous videos just to kind of critique myself. Part of the reason I want to do these videos too, daily, is because I just want to get better at speaking to the camera. You guys don't see all the outtakes, but there are a couple of times where I stutter and I just need to start again. Anyways, I watched back these videos and I realized that I talk really fucking slow. Why didn't you tell me? I'm a slow talker, so I'll try to talk faster during these endings. Anyway, I just wanted to say have a good day. I had a great day today, spending time with you, talking with you. So thank you for listening. We had a wonderful time in the forest. We laughed, we cried, we sang, and it was a beautiful day. And that was just you and me. I haven't even talked about what I did with the kids. We went swimming. They're fed and in bed and ready for a new day tomorrow. So I hope to see you again tomorrow. Love you. If you build it, they will come.